My name is demystify. I'm a professor of transformation and founder of Transforms.me. My life combines interest and curiosity around changes, how people can change not only themselves but also organizations. My earlier background starts from computer science and MBA, and then I worked in the industry for large multinational IT companies as business development manager, customer relationship manager, and then later in the last decade I went into doing science and really uncover how behaviors can be changed, how the attitudes can be influenced, and how technologies can be designed to help people achieving their long desired changes in their lives and organizations. There, I constructed Transforming Framework, which I currently provide as the master classes to organizations. I also do keynotes where I speak about transformation from individual scale to organizational to the city scale, where I speak about transforming cities for human flourishing. Also for individuals, I have a collection of easy-to-use tools that people on a daily basis can use to gradually, step by step, move towards their own desired New Year's resolutions, let's say. All of the work that I do is accessible under the website, which I call Transformation Gateway, transforms.me. There are videos, talks, keynotes, transforming framework, tools, scientific literature, and also opportunity for you to submit your behavioral challenge. So all of my passion and energy on a daily basis goes towards demystifying transformation, to uncover what it is and how does it work, with one purpose. And the purpose is to help myself to have better understanding, which means leading to the better life, so that I can help other people to improve their lives and accelerate their businesses across the world. I'm currently working on multiple very interesting and exciting things, starting from here we go. This is a very interesting PowerPoint slide you're seeing right now. And the most exciting things out of these 8 components of transformation is energetic intelligence. So how people are actually mastering different kinds of energies that they have access to. People oftentimes live in the delusion that they create energy, but the law of energy conservation says the energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So we are just about converting it. So if we can achieve a certain degree of result and we want more, it's just about improving our energy conversion algorithms. I think that's one of the most exciting things I'm doing and uncovering right now. The other is transformation gene. It's the knowledge, it's our nature that remembers how we evolved over thousands of years, and we have inherited understanding and knowledge and wisdom about change and transformation. It cannot be otherwise. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. So therefore, something in our genes knows about change and knows how it works and how it can be done. And even the sustainable change, which I call transformation, that's a transformation gene. And why I've really thought about this recently is because of the field of epigenetics, which tells that people can have sequences of their genes more expressed or silenced depending on the environment or depending on their behavioral choices. And I believe so many people have chosen that they have no knowledge, no wisdom about change, pretty much, which says to their transformation gene, get silent. And that's why people then struggle and they look for different motivators outside and therefore not really succeeding anywhere, because external changes, external influencers, external motivation very rarely gets the transformation gene activated. But there is a good news. We have people with activated transformation gene, and they, through the social mirroring, can expose that, and then the genes are speaking their own language and waking up each other and then activating more and more genes into the other people. When people speak about change or transformation, oftentimes they feel it as being something difficult, something impossible, something mystical, unachievable. That's the problem. People have attitude, which is by definition negative towards change or transformation. That's why it is difficult, because we know that we are the designers of our future. We are making decisions about our life. And if we have made a decision that change is difficult, all of our senses, all of our daily experiences will be just confirming that. It all starts here with one attitude, and that attitude will change, which I often show to many people when I give my masterclass about transformation. So imagine this blue pen is your thought. One thought, only one. And that one thought says, change is difficult. As long as this blue pen is in your mind, change will be difficult. How to do the transformation? It's not enough that you have another thought. And the another thought is, change is practical. So here, change is difficult. And here, change, maybe not saying easy, but practical, doable. Sometimes people just get into the delusion and say, oh, why don't we just place another thought in your head, and then let's see natural selection competition and one will win, and usually hope that this will win. No, it will just drain your energy and you will give up, and then it will be a confirmation that change is difficult. Instead, transformation has to happen like this. So it has to be an opposite thought that replaces the previous thought. And imagine if the person has the new thought, one thought, change is practical, or change is easy, whichever it is. The only important thing is the opposite of this one. Then the person is just seeing evidence that things start changing, things start transforming. Not everyone has enough tools or insights in how to do that exactly. So therefore, my work has a collection of simple tools that people can use. One, for example, is called vectoral transformation. So how you can design your desired transformation on a piece of paper with very simple geometrical objects called vectors. Vectors pretty much is an arrow. It starts today and it points to a direction. And at the end of the direction, you write down your target. For example, meditate 20 minutes a day, or brush your teeth 3 times a day, 2 minutes each time. And then that's your green vector, your transformation vector. And anytime you deviate from that, your day is different. So you brush your teeth not 3 times a day, but 2 times a day. Or you meditate not for 20 minutes, but for 10 minutes. Or you meditate for 20 minutes, but not every day, but every second day. You naturally land on a different vector, which is not the same, which is slightly away on the angle from your desired transformation. And once you stepped away from your green transformation vector, you will never be back. This is how the geometry works. That's one of the simplest tools that I've recently created, and people have found it very, very easy to use. And you can place one of these illustrations of your own desired changes in your bathroom. The other one you can place on your fridge, depending what kind of changes you want to achieve. So that's something everyone can start using today. Sometimes people say, well, even if I learn how to change, even if I learn how to transform, where do I need to go with this? Which is my direction? And this is the time when people have reached the point to ask the very essential question. What's the purpose of my life? Who I want to be? Who I want to become? What contribution do I want to bring to myself and to others? How can I be of service to this world? Or how can I bring in something new to this world? And I think these are the questions that have to be very clear and transparent for every person every day. And if that's not the case, of course, people don't know which change they need to do. They sometimes are influenced by the conditioning of the society. Sometimes they are influenced by their friends. Sometimes they're influenced from the media. And then they are puzzled. Oh, these people are changing this direction. These people are saying about that global change. What shall I do? You should ask yourself, who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? And then once you know the answers to these questions, then you can adjust transformation to some of the areas which haven't been adapted to your being, your future being that you want to become. So sometimes people want to have better life, but they still have bad habits. And those are the very basic components of our everyday life where people really, really want to change them. They can be related with eating, they can be related with sleeping, quite a very important two aspects of our biology. More sleep, healthy and eating. And not everyone is succeeding with that. Starting from there, what is also gives if you do more healthy eating and more sleeping, you become more aware. You have more awareness of what your body is speaking to you through your instincts, through this signaling of a biological signaling saying which food is good or bad. Body knows that. It signals you every day. It's just that we sometimes are consciously overcrowded with too many questions, too much information, that we have decided that this is more important, that our logical and rational part of our brains is the king of our lives. But that's not true. We have all brain parts, and we don't even have access to many of them. Those ones that are responsible for our blood pressure, for heart beating, for cell regeneration, we have no control over that. So there is this super intelligence biology behind us that has given us this opportunity to think, and having this mental time travel, thinking about past and the future, and imagination and creativity. We should be very appreciative towards that. At the same time, the essential question that we need to bring into our conscious awareness: what's my purpose? What do I want to contribute? What do I want to bring to myself and to others? Once those questions are answered, then we are good to start the transformation. That's the right time when you can reassess what changes, what transformations would be helping you to move towards your desired self. And then you can start using the tools of transformation.